closes. You know, which I believe that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tier 1's Season 8 IMOLA Grand Prix. I'm your host and commentator. Well, I'm your commentator, not host, for tonight. Hope you all had a good week and recuperated from last week's fun at Abu Dhabi, and you've all recovered from the weekend as well. The fiasco that was Formula 1. Sorry, a few notifications. You can go away, you can go away. Cool beans. So, yes, I just closed my laptop and I just realised I needed something to read you off the standings for this evening and how it all is so far. So, in Tier 1, the Drivers' Championship standing. Somebody's changed the name. Is Trucker in first place, 31 points, a staggering 31 points, ahead of Joe Royale, who was in second. Still in third, Baraka in fourth, Chiquito in fifth, Kazura in sixth, Boba Fett in seventh, Harmon 8th, BR in 9th, and Polhouse in 10th. Sal, Ish, Champ, Bambino, David, Wilt, Alupalu, Steba, Jonas, Danger, Thorn, Matt English, and Larry Winks, respectively in that order. Constructors, obviously Ferrari ahead, but only by 17 points, being chased down by AlphaTauri, and then 36 points behind them, so not too far away, is Alpine. But literally right behind them is Alfa Romeo, and then Red Bull and Haas on exactly the same equal points of 27. Mercedes 1 point behind those two, and McLaren in 8th, Williams in 9th, and Aston Martin still with 0 points, down in 10th. So far tonight we have turning up our host, the one and only Polhouse. Joe Royale, Wilt, Trucker, Bambino is here, Ishtar, Boba Fett, Steba, Sal, Ross Thorn, and Jonas. That's just some of them that are turning up tonight. We should have a few more at least. Also, to let you know, guys, this will be the final tiered race for Tier 1 until the new year. We are taking a break, obviously, for the Christmas period after today, for Tier 1, Tier 3, 5. Tier 2 and 4 are having their final, and then we're having our final sprint race before break on Tuesday. Obviously, lots for you, including time with your families and loved ones, so yeah, obviously it's best to just have a break over the holiday period, because no doubt a lot of you, like myself, will probably end up drinking a lot, or in my case I'll just be working shitloads, so makes no difference. Stan and BR have turned up. That would be Tier 3. Sorry, I just got a notification for ALR channel. So yes, tonight we are at San Marino's IMOLA circuit. 32 laps of this type of quick track. It doesn't have many overtaking spots. You've definitely got the run down to turn out of turn 6 into turn 1, so the start finish straight, final corner, sorry, straight through to the first corner out of turn 6, which is a nice long straight, and obviously if you get DRS, it's quite powerful along here. Doing a race earlier with Boomer, and we were finding out that if you were like 9/10 behind someone, that by the time you got to the first corner, you dropped half a second easily. So yeah, it's quite powerful here, and it's only the one DRS section. Keen's here, Chiquito's here, David's here. Well, David's supposed to be dropped to another tier. Why is he here? That's gone wrong. Okay, that's not an issue. So yeah, and there's a couple of good spots that you can get overtaken done. You just got to be really, really close to them in order to do it. So like out of the hairpin, after the second chicane, going uphill to the right before the double left-hander. I'm trying to remember the section's name, but you probably, if you got amazing exit out of that hairpin, you'd probably get it done. Broadcast accuracy needs to be on approximate. Sorry guys. Cool beans, right. So, going back to the stream guys, if anyone has said anything I apologise. I was trying to help sort something out. So about a minute to go, and then we are what appears to be go. Everyone seems to be readying up. Down to the 19. Ooh, we got 19 people here. 19 drivers. Nice. Nice busy grid tonight. Trucker is odds on to have a pretty good race because last couple he's been really good, more or less unstoppable. Yeah, we're just waiting on King David. There we go. It's forced it through now. So it looks like we've got a dry qualifier. Just waiting for someone to go out. And that looks like it is a Aston Martin. I'm going to guess that's Ish. No, it's not. It's his teammate, Stella. Nice little on-board camera shot there. And that needs to change. There we go. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got quite a few out on track. Well, they're coming out on track anyway. We'll stay on board with Stella for a moment. Obviously, he's the first one out. So Stella, Jonas. I'm gonna guess that was Trucker. Yeah. Loads of notifications from there. Just called. There we go. Downhill into the last two corners. And Stebber is on the way to setting his first flying lap. That one. So down to the first corner. Well done, you two, coming out of the pits to hold off. Great driving and awareness there. KP's already retired. Flying up the hill here into the double left-hander, not getting out of shape like most people do down there, and then heading into this part. This one's quite tricky, and he's pretty much got it nailed. Nicely done. Rebel moving out of the way quite nicely, setting the fastest second sector. Yellow flag for sector 1, looks like it was a Mercedes. Downhill into the second to last corner. DRS pops open, crossing the line in a 114.9. That's incredible. Jonas next across the line in a 116.9. So 2 seconds. And Trucker going on a 114.4. So about half a second split in top 2 currently. Rick doing a 115.7. So that's quite spaced out. Who's next across the line? Is it Sal? It is Sal. crossing the line at 115.88. Ross crossing the line at 115.7. Harm going in at 114.5. So just under 10th, splitting the top two there. Joe Royale doing a 115.9. Rick doing a 115.7. Polehouse doing a 115.7. Keen doing a 114.40. So ever so slightly quicker than Trucker there, but not by a great deal. Who was that? Bubba Fett has spun and doing a good job of staying out of the way. Still coming across the line to set a 114.7. That's quite impressive to so looks like Ish was quickest in the first sector. Let's stay on board with him. Fastest in the middle sector, he's done a 149 second. Bubba done a 139, obviously. King David done a 115.6. BR done a 114.8. Chiquito done a 114.5. But here comes Chiquito after setting the fastest first and second sector. Opens DRS, crosses the line in a 114.9, so obviously being let down in the final sector somewhere. It's not the best sector in the world to get right. Big Bambino crossing the line, or coming around the final corner. Crossing the line. And a 115.1, very respectable time there. So not too bad at all. So everyone, apart from Wilt, has currently set a time. I think Champ left because he's got a qualifying ban, maybe? It's the only thing I can think. Stick on board with Wilt, so what he's about to start is first. Hopefully, timed lap. I don't want to say there too much. Very vital about how you speak coming out of that final corner. So across the line he's starting his flying lap now. Keeping it nice and tidy. Completing the first section in 24.4, appearing to be the quickest so far, which is really quite good, even though he's had to go for a little bit of traffic. Traffic can be a massive hindrance in this course, especially in qualifying. Doriana on the uphill towards chicane, which is the end of the second sector. He's not set the quickest second sector. Still time to be able to pull out the amazing final sector. Ooh. How is it? Will I do that? Is always invalidated. Crossing the line in a 115.3. That's everyone now setting a time. I think Steb is the first one out to set a new lap time. Let's have a look. Sector 2 and 3. The other flags, 1, 2 and 3. So Stebber going quickest on a 1.14.2, so 0.2 of a second. Nearly 0.2 of a second quicker than Keen. Where's Trucker? He's invalidated. VR's also invalidated. Stell literally just starting his time lapse, so let's stay on board with Stell. I think Polaus has just gone faster than him. And Stell's lost it coming through there. Which is so unfortunate, really unfortunate actually. Ross increases his time, increases his time, decreases it actually, on a 115.6. There's a yellow flag in sector 3, I can't see why. Probably someone going slow, so that's on past. Who was that? That's just Jonas has gone up to a 114.6. Still behind his time. Was he happy with his time? Oh, massively going corner cutting there. A little bit of a spin there for King David. Yeah, the pleasure of racing. Ooh, Joe's going fastest in the second sector. So we've got a yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like a McLaren has basically stopped on track. He's letting everyone past. So Joe coming across the line to set a 114.7. Definitely massive climb to what he was on. VR's literally coming to the pits. Ish has come into the pits. A little bit of a twitch from Stell there. Fastest second sector by 0.3. See if he can keep that pace up. He heads down the hill into the little kink of the right hander and into the double left handers. Nicely done there. Open the DRS. Crossing the line at a 114.3, going second. That's an impressive time. We are now on to, I think, Rick. Is he going to set a time? Nope, he's dropping in the pits. So, Bambino. Bouncing along the curbs there. He jumps into the pits as well. His teammate no doubt will be doing exactly the same thing because he is going a little bit slower. So Keen going fastest in the middle sector by 0.2. Round the final corner, opening DRS, going fastest with the 114.1. Basically 0.2 of a second separating him and Stell, who, you know, just decided to cut some grass. So who's out there? Wilt's on a flying lap, going faster than he's already done. Where's the Ferrari ahead of him? Ross. So between first, which is a 114.1, and 13th is 0.8 of a second. Less than a second between the top 13. Let's see if Wilt can close that gap into the top 14. Needs to improve by 0.2 of a second, that's all he needs. I have a feeling Oh wow, he's increased that even more. He's actually gone faster, 6/10. He's on 114.7. Well done, mate. That was impressive. So the top 14 teams, so the top 14 drivers here, right now, tonight, are separated by 8/10 of a second. Yes, you heard right, less than a second. That is impressive. That is how good this tier is. Trucker's obviously happy with his time because he's not coming out again. So I'm going to guess that's Ross, who has invalidated his time, so he's not really doing much. Whilst he's saving his ERS. So let's jump on with Ross here, as he starts his next flying lap. And keep an eye out of what's going on in the grid at the same time. So Jonas out, BR, Ish, Ross, Sal. Stella's coming out, Chiquito, Harm, Wholehouse, Joe, Bubba, Rick, King. Literally all of them are out. The only ones that aren't bothering are Wilt, Trucker, and Keen. Oh, we've got yellow flag in sector 2. That is an Alpine. That's going to be either Joe or Bambino. Just crossed the line and started his flying lap, so it's got to be Bambino. Trucker is coming out for his flying lap. Ishtar's retired. I think he's just in the pits. Yeah, he is. So Ross improving by 4/10 of a second, doing a 115.2. So Rick is there. David is there. Apparently a second slower, but I'm betting he's just gone onto his flying lap. Chiquito invalidated his time. So nothing for him. Harm pulled out of the way of someone. Joe has just gone 4th ahead of Trucker, 114.3. So Trucker's slipped now down to 4th place. Which we will jump on board in very, very short. If I want to do it now. Up ever so slightly in his previous time, 9/100ths of a second. Going into a double right-hander. Exit ever so nicely there. A little bit bumpy through the curve. He's 2/100ths of a second up, so obviously not the quickest time overall, but he is no doubt going to improve. Just depends how much he's going to improve in this part here. And he does indeed go very slightly quicker, however, still staying 5th. He is fastest in the final sector. So, Harm's also decided to finish. Jonas is finishing in 8th. Right as well. Looks like Wilt's going to finish where he is as well, because he's invalidated his time. Bubba, how's Bubba going to do? Ross is retired. Bubba's going to improve his time by 1/10. He has gone 11th with a 114.8. So it's just Joe whether he can, but he's not. Just cross the line, guys. Cool beans. So, that is qualifying done here at the San Marino Imola Grand Prix. Keen getting pole position, Stella getting second, Stell getting third. So, Joe in fourth, getting in front of Chaka, so that's good for the championship. Chiquito, Harm, Jonas, Polehouse, and Will rounding up top 10. Bubba, Bambino, BR, Ish, Thorm, Sal, Rick, King David, and Champ, respectively, the rest of the grid.
There is a matter that requires your attention.
So, looks like we're having a dry race, which is good.
There is a matter that requires your attention.
And we're on to the formation lap. So, let's do a few things. So everyone outside of the top 10 is starting on the mediums. So it'd be interesting to see those on the mediums, what they're capable of doing, and how far they can go into the race. I know if you're on the softs, you can go onto the hards. You can also do the same with the mediums. You can go onto the hards and finish your race, which is really good at tyre wear, or saving tyres, should I say. And you might be able to go mediums to softs. Just depends on how well you can keep your tyres. So these two got a bit of a gap between them and Stell at the moment. I think they're just slowing it up a little to try and group the pack back up. So yeah, they've got a bit of a gap to Stell there. And obviously there's a bit of a one with Bubba back there, but he's closing up now. So Keenan, Stebra and Stell lining up in our top three spots. Pretty much everyone onto the grid now. with 5 lights, and we're off. Looks like Keen got a really, really good start there. He's staying on the outside of the circuit just there. This is a long run down to turn 1. Looks like Trucker has lost out quite badly here at the beginning. Slipping down from 5th to 7th here. Not everyone seems to get through the corners. That was an Alpine that has spun. And it is not Bambino, it is Jonas. No, it's not Jonas. It is Joe Royale. My apologies. However, everyone else seems to be fine. There still seems to be wings and wheels attached. Yep. However, Chiquito has managed to make the jump on Stell here. Harm also getting the jump on Trucker. So, great start from someone. King David and Jonas having a little bit of a fight. Will and Bambino. Ooh, Bambino running a little bit wide on the exit there. However, Will is not about to let us go. BR getting the job done. Yes, cool. That's a nice little move through the chicane there from BR, and Ross is also looking to attack and getting it done. And he's on the mediums as well. So Ross now up to 11th, 4 of the medium runners. Oh, and that was the Red Bull spinning round. I looked like it was Jonas. It was Jonas. Joe Royale now making a move. So what was I saying? Yeah, it was like 7 of the medium drivers are now it's like making a jump up the track. Ooh, Harm running a little bit wide there. Allowing Trucker to get up into 4th place. Bubba also making Bambino. In fact, most of them all getting a jump on Harm coming out of there. So let's jump on board with these guys because these seem quite close. In fact, Bubba Fett and Bambino, BR, Ross, most of the medium guys are all quite close to each other as well. So we've got like 2 groups here. Currently at the moment. So there's the pit strategies again. Soft to medium, soft to hard or soft to medium. Or you can go soft, medium, soft. Keen set the fastest lap at 117.5. Chiquito moving to the inside of Stubber here. Getting the job done before the corner. These 2 are pretty good drivers, respectively within their league, within their tiers. In fact, all these guys are really good. We are missing Alu Palu tonight, which is a shame. There's another one of our good racers. So, Boba Fett has a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Now that isn't just any normal, we got a virtual safety car. That isn't just any normal thing, that is an entire corner car. And it looks like Rick has been obliterated. Yes, he has. He's just out there in the middle of the track. Bubba, was he involved? Doesn't appear so. He doesn't look to have any damage on his car, so that's good. So yeah, Bubba with a 10-second corner cutting penalty. And we're away again, and DRS is enabled straight away. Obviously because it was a safety car, virtual safety car, not a full safety car. And Keen making a bit of a gap again. He's back up to 1.4 seconds. Although Chiquito is hunting him down at quite a rapid pace as well. Which in turn is pulling everyone else along with him. So not only is he catching them, but everyone else is catching them as well. Polehouse getting a move done on Bubba, but obviously Bubba's coming to the pit. So obviously Bubba did have some damage. I just wasn't able to see it from where I was. So Keen is definitely quicker going through that second sector. However, coming out of the second sector, he's just as quick, to be honest. Couple of running a little bit wide there, but nothing coming off, which is good. Small DRS train there, obviously. Chiquita's gonna suffer there because obviously not having DRS is really, really powerful here. If you've got DRS, you are closing in quite rapidly. I mean, that's a good indication. But yeah. It looked like Steva got a little out of control. Mitchell has gone fastest for 137.037. That's a half a second quicker. Still getting the move done on Steva. And still losing it. Kind of missed that one. 1 minute he was there, next minute he was gone. Yeah. So now there's a bit of a gap between Chiquito and Steva. However, Steva now has Trucker. Having a 3-second penalty as well for a track limit. Trucker having DRS here. He is going to catch. Is he going to make the move? He is. Oh, lovely driving by these two. Steva trying to do the switchback from one side to another and back again. Champ getting the move done on Chiquito. Ish getting it done. BR. Oh, Big Bambino's gone. We are at a full safety car. Bim Bambino is all the way into the barriers over there. And during all that, we missed the overtake of Trucker on Steva. So now the ideal thing to do here, especially for soft runners, in fact pretty much all of them, is now to jump onto the hards, I suppose. So if you think about it, gets to the end of the race. I don't really like the hards, if I'm honest. I hate them. I think they're terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm pretty sure you can't make the medium tyres last 26 laps. That's asking a lot. One, two, three, four. Is BR going to do the same thing, or is he going to just carry on? Medium runners are going to stay out. Except for Champ. Oh no. So, the medium runners have all stayed out. Let's see if that was a good move to make. So, Chiquito, Trucker all went for hards. Steva went for mediums. Champ has gone for hard. Stel is on mediums. Champ is on hards. Ish is on mediums. Harm's on mediums. Jonas is on mediums. Bubba has recently pitted for mediums. Stel's on 3-lap-old softs. And then the final 3 are on mediums. So, not many choosing for the medium tyre on that safety car. Stel getting a 5-second speeding penalty. Speeding in the pit lane. Now there's a bugger here because it is so quick when it comes up on you. However, I probably would have done the same thing as these guys at this point, because it's going to save you tyres for a few laps, which is cool. Sorry. But yeah, it's going to save you tyres. So, we say a couple of laps. Ooh, Champ having a collision there with Ish. That will probably get removed later on in the steward's office. What was the 3-second penalty? Everyone getting penalties under the safety car. Oh dear, it's just got wing damage. That's not going to go well under the safety car. It's going to push him right towards the back. He's now going to go onto the hards. So IMOLA, it's one of those like it or hate it tracks. You don't love it. It's one of those you don't love. You like it or you hate it. You enjoy it or you despise it. It's one of those that it doesn't provide as much overtaking as most other tracks, which is slightly annoying. But I mean, I like it. And the more I've driven on it, the more I've raced on it, the more I've begun to enjoy it. But it is killer on tyres, especially the right hand side. The right hand side is annoying. It gets punished so hard. Oh, no, sorry guys. So we're waiting on Sal to catch up. In fact, I reckon if he doesn't catch up this lap, it might just come in. It could be wrong. Hey Alan, how's it going, mate? How come you're not racing tonight, Buzz? So Sal's nearly caught up, so maybe we can get back underway with some racing. So, safety car in this lap now that Sal has finally been able to catch the pack up. So it's BR that's going to be holding everyone up for as much as possible. Yeah, so why are you racing, Alu? Ah, right. Yeah, no, that's understandable. So BR holding everyone up. Weaving, and he's gone. Getting the jump ever so slightly. King David right alongside Ross here. And they are literally going side by side right down to the first corner. Ross is still going to keep it. Looks like everyone else, we've had a little bit of a battle back there. Yep, Harm and Jonas. Oh my god, Harm going off. King David getting past, losing out to Hodge. Champ losing out. Harm losing out. Oh my god, there is so much going on. Chiquito trying to go around the outside of David there. Not going to happen. Trucker following closely behind. IMOLA is one of those, it's a very hard track to master. It's a bit like Japan. In certain areas, one little cock up and that's the end of it. There's going to be a few, I think. So Stella closing in on Trucker ever so slightly, and then losing out. Wilt losing out to Harm back there. But it's these two I want to watch. These two have been fighting quite a lot tonight. So one of the other things I don't like about this track is the fact that it's basically just a DRS track. See you Tuesday, man. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. I just waved to the phone. So no more incidents. Looks like Champ is slowly catching up. Not losing out. No, he's a bit of a tough one for him today. So BR's got over a second gap on Ross, who's behind him. Still getting a 3-second penalty there for his own interpretation of track limits. We got a yellow flag in sector 2. That looks like it was pole house. So from second all the way to 15th are each separated by less than a second between one another. So this is going to provide, Trucker having a look down the inside of Chiquito there. Letting Chiquito know that he's there and that he is looking and that he is wanting to steal that place off of the AlphaTauri in front. Followed with a further 3-second penalty, so that's 13 seconds for him tonight. Distance between these cars right here, if you blinked you would miss like 2 or 3 cars. A little bit of a touch there from Stever on Trucker's gearbox, I think. Just wanted to give it a bit of a kiss. So we're going to have DRS for everyone from Keene all the way down to South. Literally every Steber looking. Steber's done it. Getting a bit out of shape coming out that next part. Trucker. Try going around the outside of him. Didn't work. Nice little camera angle there, actually, from the helicopter. And who is that? That is Stell having a look up the inside. That was unfortunate. Stell's got clipped by Trucker's rear tyres. That was ever so unfortunate. No doubt we'll probably see that in the steward's office later on. So now we've got a bit of a gap with some people. We did have all the way down to 14th still, from second. It is separated by less than a second, apart from Wilt. No, Wilt's in it now. So Keane obviously getting past Ross there, because he was having DRS and Ross didn't. Jonas losing out a bit on Trucker there. But Trucker staying with Staber. These two really having a battle, and it's allowed Jonas to really catch up on Trucker here. And there's also allowed Bubba, Harm, everyone else to, you know, close the gap on these guys. King not able to get close enough to BR to be able to get within the DRS or break the DRS with form either. So Ross, there we go, DRS is open, and watch this, he's 1.1 seconds. Doesn't appear that strong. Oh, there we go. 0.3 of a second, basically. He got it down to. Will and Ish having an overtaken battle there. Ish being the one that came out on top. Sal getting a 3-second penalty for taking his own line through a track. And Keane has managed to close under a second to BR. Chiquito now getting a 3-second penalty as well. Oh, and Chiquito looks like he lost a little bit of grip there. Who is that? That's Bubba gone round. He was facing the wrong way. That's pushing him all the way down. Still we're getting a 5-second penalty for cutting the corner and gaining a place. I must have missed that one. Ish not having a good time. He was overtaken by 2 people. Him and Wilt are really having a battle back there. Harm and Jonas having a little fight through the hairpin there. Side by side going up the hill. Getting the better of it. Now managing to stay ahead. So that was nicely done by those two through that part. It's not very easy staying side by side sometimes in certain areas of this track. It's actually a bit of a nightmare. But tonight we are showing some excellent driving here by the majority of the grid. So Keane's lost time on BR here. Will get a 3-second penalty, and that will be going through the final corner. And he is past Ish the end, but obviously he's got DRS, Ish doesn't. I'll sit on Chiquito for a little while. Sit and watch him. Oh, Stubber and Trucker roller coaster. In fact, Stubber is having a go at King. Was thinking of having a go at King David coming up the hill. Looked at the inside going down the hill as well. Harm with a 3-second penalty for evading track limits. Let's have a look at how many everyone has got. Let's just watch this bit first. Getting through chicane quite nicely for a lot of them. So 3 seconds for Ross, 6 for King, 8 for Stebber, 3 for Chiquito, 3 for Harm, 6 for Sal, 6 for Wilt, 3 for Stell, 10 for Champ. Oh, and that was King David trying to break the toe there of Stebber, but not doing it effectively. So we're getting past him. Oh, side by side still, but still we're getting slightly out of whack there. Trucker, the two Ferraris side by side going into the... Ooh. I think it was that little bit of team orders there. Deba losing out to so Jonas and Harm. So that is part of Steba's wing that's gone there. Obviously, those two not having the greatest of luck going for that part. Steba has cut the corner massively, as probably through the lack of downforce. But he is no doubt going to have to pit now. Unfortunately, Imola is very much like Abu Dhabi and other places. You're going to have to pit. Yeah. We're just going to chuck him right down the grid now. Chuck is catching, and overtaking David there. And BR and Keane are having a little battle themselves as well. I totally missed that. Ever so sorry, guys. But Hodgson has managed to get past BR. And I completely missed it. I'm ever so sorry, guys. Sal's got past Harm. But yeah, finally, after all his hunting, Keane has caught and overtaken and taken first position currently within Imola here. Trucker is now up to third, which he'll be much happier about now. So now it's just a case of can he hunt down the two in front of him. He's already got roughly a second gap on King David behind him. Although with another 3-second penalty, I'm ever so sorry. Yes, the Orny guy is back. Cool. So Jonas and Ross having a good old battle here. Ross is on 19 lap old tyres. He hasn't pitted yet since the beginning of the race. So my thought of Ross and David has lost out to Quito. He's lost another place. Again, also on 19 lap old tyres. I'm wondering if they're going to be pushing to do a one-stop in a way I tried today. And also it can work. It means you got to push your mediums so far. And you will kill them. Oh, see, David almost gone there, which is allowing Jonas to... No, he didn't. Jonas thought better against it. See, if I'm honest, Jonas, you're going to get him with DRS on this straight right now, so you pulled off the right move and just decided to wait. Trucker is catching BR, and BR is losing out to Keane. Keane is literally running away with this. Ross is in the pits, going on to fresh sauce. Is he going to make them last 22 laps? Or 21, sorry. 12, 11. I know what I mean. So Jonas going quickest in the first sector, on 13 lap old tyres. Now that's impressive, my friend. Trucker is... It's as though he has an elastic band attached to the back of that McLaren. He is closing and closing and closing. As though BR's almost standing still. Issuing 3-second penalty. Is BR going to come into the pits this lap? No, he's not. However, Trucker is going to get DRS and is just going to say thank you very much. Jonas setting the fastest lap that time around. King David is losing out hand over fist. His tyres are gone. They not only hit the brick wall, they just jumped off the cliff as though to say, I don't want to play anymore. Which is highly unfortunate. Highly unfortunate, because he was having such a good race up until that point. Harm now starting the fastest lap with 1:16.7. But Chiquito is now catching BR, because he's on the same lap tyres, same age tyres as King David here, both 21. In fact, Jonas has managed to take Chiquito there, obviously on the much more durable tyres at the mediums. Obviously he's going to get the grip, but obviously he's not going to get longevity on them. And BR still deciding not to pit yet. I'm pretty sure he hasn't pitted yet. No, he hasn't, and he's lost out to Jonas. And also going to lose out on Chiquito here. Because to be honest, 22 lap all tyres, yeah. Harm's just had fastest lap again on the 1:15.6. 4/10 of a second quicker than the last one. That's impressive, or 2/10, I can't remember. 2 or 4. Trucker's catching Keen ever so slightly, lap after lap. But Chiquito is going to take this place off of BR ever so shortly. Just buying his time. And you could probably do it going down the hill. There's no point in making that lunge because you could end up damaging your car and it's late in the race. There's no point in doing that. Just do this. Open your DRS. Go to the left hand side. Job done. That's all you needed to do. Perfect. Still getting past King David. King David still going. In fact, rapidly dropping down the order now. He's really not having a good time. So 6, 7, 8 laps to go. Ish also getting King David there. Yeah, King David's really not having a good time. He should really think about pitting for those softs. He should have done it quite a while ago actually. He should have done it about 2 laps ago. We'll see what we are. But Trucker not really managing to get much of an advantage on Hodge here. Gap seems to be swaying between the 1.7 and 1.9 2-second mark. Jonas staying around about 1.3 seconds. Chiquito a little bit further back. Oh, we have a yellow flag in sector 2. Who is it? It is Bubba again. He is really not having a good time this evening, bless him. 19 lap all tyres. I think his car just wanted to go for a dance. And he didn't like that too much. So Joe's catching wire BR now. BR's doing well for 24 lap all tyres. King David's finally decided to pit. We'll give him the 3-second penalty for track limits evasion. So King David unfortunately now all the way at the back after leaving his pit so late. However, if BR decides to go in anytime soon, he's not going to be far ahead of him. So Jonas has caught up to Trucker. Trucker's catching King, so this could be a good battle for first place in a minute, which we'll keep an eye on timings. Still back up into 7th after his Unfortunately, it's for the trucker earlier on. There he goes. Joe is literally past beyond now. That was only a matter of time, if I'm honest. Whole house getting built there. However, I'm going to be jumping aboard the trucker here, because this is getting interesting between these three. Now watching it, Chiquito is actually catching them as well. Let's see how much he does. He's 3.1 at the moment. So these three, ooh, Jonas going very wide there. Getting a little bit out of shape. No doubt that was probably a warning. Because it does seem to have gained some time. Race control, Bubba, further 3-second penalty, unfortunate. So he was 0.8 of a second behind. 6, 5, wow. 4. Is that rain? Is that rain? It is. We are getting rain, people. So Polehouse is up into 8. Solari and Polehouse and Ish are all fighting here. A bit of wheel banging there. Someone's... I saw something flying off the car. Can't quite tell us who it was. Looks like it was Wilt's front left end plate. I could be wrong. Let's jump back on board with these two. We are reigning in the final 5 laps. Oh, Keen losing out ever so slightly with a bit of grip there. That is going to hand so much time to Trucker, who just sails past at this moment in time. Jonas is closing him down ever so quickly. So rain this late into the game is going to change things dramatically. Polehouse getting past Wilt there. Wilt's in the pits now. So Trucker's up into the lead now. He's probably going to pull away. Who's into the pits? Yeah, Wilt, because Russell. Lots of stuff going on here. This is going to be an interesting battle between these three to the end of the race. However, Jonas is... Bob is retired from the race this late as well. What happened? Are we going to see... Yeah, I have a funny feeling he just lost it. And he is spun, maybe? Not too sure. I'm pretty sure we'll find out if it was anything bad, because that will obviously end up in the steward's report. So these three are fighting out. Keen is literally caught up with Trucker again, but obviously that's with the assist of DRS. See, I told you it was so powerful around here, it's unreal. These two are going to start pulling away from Jonas very, very soon, because Jonas's tyres are literally at the point where they're going to die. I wouldn't know, die is the wrong word. It just fall off a cliff slightly. However, I don't know. So, 3 laps to go. First, second, and third. In fact, Jonas is now starting to fall back a bit. So yeah, the grip on his tyres, I think, has got to the point where he can't keep up with these two properly. Harm and Polehouse having a bit of a battle there, but Harm is on much younger, soft tyres. Trucker's going to have DRS here, and he's going to catch. Oh wow. I have a funny feeling for the next few laps it's just going to trade positions. In fact, that's the case. Trucker could end up winning this. BR with a further 3-second penalty. Still going on to intermediates already. He feels it is that time. So does Sal. Okay, so Stell's coming out in 12th. King David with a further 5 seconds, but unfortunately speeding in the pits. He's 2.5 seconds behind Step. So we're going to watch that ever so briefly. Watch the timing at least. Nah, he's losing time. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Big time. Step again past Polehouse. .9, 3.8. In fact, I think King going around the outside of Trucker there. Aero so nicely done. 3.2. In fact, 3.3. They might not have done a bad thing actually. Maybe Stoll can get something out of this. I don't see the ground getting wet enough. That's the only issue. See, for me, that was... I don't know. I say too soon. And Stoll has managed to close in 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tenths of a second. 10. Oh, wow. He is rapidly closing it now. Although Polehouse is on 24 lap or tyres. However, this is the battle I want to watch. Is Trucker going to get it? If he doesn't get it... Oh! Yellow flag in sector 1. That was King David, I believe. Trucker needs to get this move done. He needs to get this move done. King David, 10-second penalty for cutting the corner completely. And Trucker trying up the inside. Ooh. Ish has left the session, apparently, even though he's 6th. Sal with a 3-second penalty. I don't think Trucker's going to get this done. However, the top 3 have no penalties, so this is just going to be a straight out fight. Keane is going to come across the line and take the checker flag for the first position. Trucker in 2nd, Jonas in 3rd, Chiquito in 4th. Great race by those 4. I mean, they're in a commanding lead over Joe, who was in 5th. Bring it home on the 25 lap all tyres. Well done, Joe. There we go, 26 laps. Ish, the next one down the road. And then we've got Champ. Harm. Oh, Harm moving up over Champ. Stella moving over champ. Stella crossing the line. Valiant effort by moving on to the Inters. Wilt coming home in 12th. Polehouse will be coming home in 25th. In 12th. Behind Wilt. Sal. And there we go. So that brings a conclusion to IMOLA for Tier 1. Champ getting driver of the day. So well done to these guys. Obviously, great racing by all of them. So Keen taking first place in today's IMOLA. Trucker coming home in second, still keeps on top of the table as well after that. Jonas getting third, Chiquito getting fourth, Joe getting fifth, Ishtar getting sixth, Harm getting seventh, also with the fastest lap. Ross coming home in eighth, Stebber in ninth, Champ in 10th. And then rounding out the rest of the grid was Stolipas, Polehouse, Wilt, BR, Sal, King David. And then our DNS are Boba Fett, Big Bambino, sorry, and Rick, who is our new driver this weekend, I think. Could be wrong. But yes, thank you guys very much for joining. It's been an epic race. Like I said, this is the last one for Tier 1 until after New Year. We have Tier 2 and Tier 4 racing on Sunday. We've also got one last sprint race next Tuesday before the Christmas break. So, thank you from me guys, and I will see you on the other side of Christmas. Have an amazing time. Hope you all get what you want, and I will see you in the new year. Thank you for joining us guys. Have a lovely time. Take care.